You guys had asked for some gameplay from my Tropical Ghost deck video that I did. And originally I was gonna put out some of my favorite duels that I've played here in the last couple days. But as it turns out, guys, I'm in this it's a Facebook group called Pokemon Duel Worldwide. If you're not in it, thinking about joining it. And they're having a tournament, and there's two tournaments they're having. One's 3,400 elo and below, and the other one is 3,400 elo and above. And I joined the Legends one. It's called. And then pretty much it's about a 5-round tournament. So it starts with 64 people, then it goes to 32, then 16, 8, 4, and finally the final. So it's a 6-round tournament. And I joined it. The last round I won by I didn't have to play any games. My opponent was in vacation, so he unfortunately couldn't play. But then this next round, I actually had to go against a player called his in-game name is Brando. Really good player, 4,000 elo. And I decided that, you know what? Let me just give y'all the gameplay from those two matches. It's a best out of 3 format. Best 2 out of 3, my bad. And I used my Tropical Ghost decks, except, guys, I don't know if any of y'all are on Reddit, but I posted my video on Reddit, and I was answering some questions there, and just commenting. And I did say how Sceptile I felt was the most expendable figure in my deck, and so I decided to switch him out for another Sableye, guys. So I'm going super anti-meta. Now, I'm not saying my deck's anti-meta, because Sableye is meta. He's just so good as an anti-meta that he becomes meta. So guys, let's just go ahead and get into it. Where do I go? It's gonna be search. Like I said, guys, I was playing my Tropical Ghost deck minus Sceptile plus Sableye, which I'm pretty sure that doesn't even make it a Tropical deck anymore. So we're just going to call it Ghost, because I like Ghost. And I don't use Phantom Energy, so it's not a Phantom Energy deck. So let's go to 285, 164. As always, guys, before I get this started, let me know if there's something I could change or any suggestions, any feedback. It's always appreciated, guys. Like I said, I'm not, the most experienced YouTuber, so let me know if there's anything I could change, guys. But let's get started. I'm gonna try to provide commentary, guys, but keep in mind that the dual playback system does go pretty fast, so I'm gonna try to not go into unnecessary tangents and stuff. So let's get it going, guys. This is game 1. And like I said, my opponent's in-game name is Brando, and we'll see what deck he's playing right now. So let's see. Okay. Done. Alright, so from the get-go, we see that my opponent has let's go ahead and stop this real quick. I'm on the red side, guys. My opponent is blue. And my opponent is playing Psychic deck, guys. The little bird on the right side of my opponent's figures is Oricorio, I think POW style. I'm not sure. But pretty much his ability gives +1 attack to psychic types for every psychic on the field. So pretty much the strategy with that deck, guys, is you have chain level 10 Lunala and chain level 10 Deoxys among whatever other figures you wanna fill your deck out with, and pretty much your Lunala and your Deoxys are hitting for like 142, 143, 144. Pretty much winning the chain level war versus any other chain level 10 Deoxys and any other chain level 10 Lunalas. But let's just go ahead and get back to the game, guys. My opponent starts out with Tapu Koko on the bottom right, and I put Tapu Koko ready for the Shuppet Trap. He puts out his Oricorio. I do the same with my Mimikyu. Like I said, I've been using Mimikyu as a goalie a lot lately, guys. You know, I match his Deoxys attack with Sableye because I feel like Sableye does have a favorable matchup. You know, I try to avoid the Zapdos straight at my Sableye. You know, right now we're just setting up. He could have attacked my Coco, but, you know, that's a really aggressive thing. And, you know, I feel like my opponent's, you know, not very aggressive in this game. So right here, guys, I don't see what he's doing. You know, he's trying to get the Zapdos to go for my Sableye. You know, really smart of my opponent. At the end, I really can't do much about it. He's going to attack my Sableye. So he goes ahead and double chances. The reason he double chances, guys, is because if Sableye survives, I can easily Shuppet Trap with Coco next turn. And, you know, he gets the roll on the first go. So, you know, my Sableye is out. And then, guys, I counter with my own Zapdos. I'm going to try to knock his Zapdos out. Let's see how that goes. I roll Thunder Charge. He rolls Thunder Charge. So I just need to roll my yellow and Thunder Charge. Guys, you know, Zapdos is just Zapdos, guys. We can't say much about Zapdos. Let's see what else happened. Okay, I go for it again. Now, guys, I am very aggressive with my double chances. I know a lot of people like to save those for like late game or for like really crucial moments in the game, but I like to get that early advantage. Or in this case, at least try to equal his advantage. So I max revive Sableye. Guys, Sableye versus Combusken is really good because the only way Combusken wins is his triple purple on my 1-star purple. So I've got one of his entry points covered now. And he double chances so he doesn't have to dimensional slip out of the field. I bring up my Lunala. And then he's going to try to Shuppet Trap me here. I'll put my Coco there. And I roll Moon, guys, which is really good, guys, because his attack is a 72. Opponent only. And 70. Guys, this is the power of the Psychic deck. That Oricorio is so good. It makes Lunala and Deoxys attacks monsters. So here I go for the attack, guys, just because, like I said, Sableye is such a good counter to Combusken. I felt really safe in doing that. He max revives his Zapdos, just so I wouldn't take the entry point. And he rolls Dimensional Slip. He doesn't want to make me respin because that could potentially be a knockout. So here he double chances versus my Zapdos, and I'm pretty sure he gets that. Okay, he rolls a miss. He double chances and rolls the 70 Psychic. So it goes down to 68 because of my Sableyes, but +2 back because of his Oricorio, guys. And then I go for his Tapu Koko. He rolls the Melee Wish. Now, guys, there was a pretty big misplay. 2 big misplays I did this game. Okay, I go, guys. So I got to get rid of this Oricorio. I feel like Mimikyu can, unless my opponent rolls Moongeist with Lunana. I feel like Mimikyu is in a good spot right now. He goes to attack my Sableye and gets the attack he needs. But yeah, guys, I did 2 pretty big misplays this game. I'll let y'all know what they were here in a little. You'll probably see them before I can spot them out. All right, he max revives, or I max revive, and I put out Zapdos. He puts out Deoxys attack, and I put out my Lunala. And then I think I'm gonna match it with Lunala. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or I'm gonna, yeah, because he's gonna try to surround my Mimikyu. And it's 140, but that Oricorio guy, he boosts it to 73. That's the power of the Psychic deck, guys. So I have to go defend with my Zapdos. And right here he does that because if I knock out the Oricorio, I can potentially surround whoever he decides to defend with. And right here he's going to knock out my Zapdos, guys. Now, I get lucky here, guys. I got pretty fortunate this game. I'm not going to lie. This was not my best game. I'm just giving you guys full disclosure. This was not my best game. I get the knockout on the Oricorio guy. And then, okay, guys, here's one of the misplays, which was not intentional. I was supposed to move Zapdos next to, my Coco next to Zapdos to threaten game, but I misclicked. And guys, here it's game. If he doesn't roll Dimensional Slip, he rolls Dimensional Slip. I got lucky there. I'm not denying that, guys. But part of the game is luck. So here I'm gonna go threaten game by putting my Coco next to his Zapdos. He goes. If he rolls Dimensional Slip, it's game. And no, luck goes both ways. So he's gonna Psycho Boost my Tapu Koko out of the field to the PC. And guys, I put Sableye there because that's really all I can do. I guess I could have put Mimikyu. All right, here it's Mimikyu versus Tapu Koko, and I get the white on white, which is really fortunate for me. Maybe I could have put Mimikyu in the center and then put Sableye to counter Lunala. Yeah, that would have been probably the best play. Like I said, guys, it's really nice to look at past footage to see what you could have done better. Here keep in mind Oricorio is not in the field and my Sableyes are out, so I do win the chain level war there. But he makes me a Wrist Spin and it's a Will-O-Wisp. So okay, not too bad. It's fair. He's going to threaten game, and here I put my Sableye there just so he can't potentially surround my Mimikyu. He attacks, takes out my disguise marker, but guys, Mimikyu's so good. He's got that double life. So I go again for his Deoxys because, I just don't want him to threaten with Deoxys and Lunala. And unfortunately, he gets the Dimensional Slip. Combuskin will surround my Lunala. And here, I didn't want to move either of my Mimikyu or my Sableye guys, so I just had to do something. We were coming to desperation times. He puts his Deoxys there, and here we go. He's gonna attack my Mimikyu, and he's gonna roll the Moongeist Beam, guys. And he's gonna knock out, I'm pretty sure, my Sableye. Yeah, and then I put my Zapdos to defend because his Deoxys is there, guys. And guys, here is my biggest... No, not yet. Okay, so I'm going to just move my Sableye. Here's my biggest misplays, guys. I'm going to actually stop the match. Hopefully it stops in time. Okay, yeah. So, guys, when you are playing a match, you have to be very mindful about placement. Placement is super important in Pokemon Duel. To minimize the RNG factor, guys, you have to have... a good idea of placement, a good idea of abilities, a good idea of just anything that's in your control, guys. So here, guys, the reason I put my Tapu Koko is because I'm hoping that my Zapdos and my Mimikyu can hold out for me to surround his Zapdos with my Tapu Koko and my Sableye. But here's where I misplayed, guys. I put Tapu Koko 1, 2 away from the entry point. If I had just put Tapu Koko 1 away, I would still reach his entry point in the same amount of movement, in the same amount of turns, or go defend versus my go defend if he were to knock out my Zapdos with his Deoxys attack, which is what he does, guys. Spoiler alert. So guys, that was a really big misplay on my part. As soon as I put the Coco down, I was like, crap, what did I do? But guys, you have to learn by failing. And, hopefully from now on, I'll be more mindful of my placement. And, guys, if that's something you struggle with, maybe, pay a little bit more attention to that. But let's go ahead and resume the match. He goes, attacks. He's gonna get what he needs right here. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to stop the game here again, because that's obviously a knockout right there. And it stopped. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go back, guys. It's really unfortunate on my opponent's turn. It's back one turn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let it play. Okay, back to the misplay I did, and then he's gonna attack with his Deoxys, and he's gonna get the roll he needs. 140 versus 110, 129 versus 110. He does not want to make me respin, of course. And guys, here, all right, let's look at my, oh my god, this game's so annoying. But guys, pretty much the only thing I could do was attack with Sableye, because I had no favorable matchups in any place, and I got so lucky there, guys. I'm not denying that. Okay, the game finally stopped, but pretty much, guys, if I attacked with Mimikyu on Lunala, that is pretty much a guaranteed either neutral turn or a loss, because Mimikyu cannot knock out damage-wise Lunala, and next turn he would have surrounded me with the Deoxys attack, guys. So my only hope for the game was to attack Zapdos with my Sableye, guys, because even though Zapdos is a hard counter to Sableye, guys, Sableye does have some damage potential that can knock out Zapdos. Like, for example, if I roll my Shadow Snake 70, I knock out his Thunder Charge and his Steel Wing, and it just so happened that he rolled his miss, guys. So that was super fortunate of me, guys. So let's go ahead and continue the game. He gold blocks. My opponent has to gold block, and here I surround his Lunala, you know, just to keep some space going. I promote Tapu Koko and try to knock out his Oricorio to threaten game. Neutral turn for both of us. He's gonna attack my Mimikyu with his Combuskin, and I roll my Curse. So next turn I'm gonna attack Oricorio again. And this time, this time it is going to go through. So, guys, I'm threatening game right here. He has a choice to either attack with Deoxys attack or Tapu Koko. He goes Tapu Koko, and he rolls the white onto the purple, guys. So there's game for me, guys. Like I said, I know I was really fortunate this game, guys. You guys don't have to tell me. But, you know, I feel like I played well enough to give me the chance to be lucky, if that makes sense. So there he's going to attack. I don't know why. And I'm going to take the goal. So that was game one of best 2 out of 3, guys. So let's go on to the next game. Let's see. Let me just put this in, guys. 2, 8, 5. I know that wasn't my best game, but I feel like it was a game where it showcased my deck strength, namely, you know, just the nuisance it can make for other decks. You know, moving through figures. You know, keep in mind right now, since I took the Sceptile, my deck can move. Everybody can move through figures. You know, obviously some have limitations, but for the majority, they can move through figures. So that's always a really good advantage I can get. So game 2 starts out. I think I go first this game. Now I'm the one in the blue, guys. So yeah, I go first. You know, I go defensive with Coco. He's gonna put out his let me stop that real quick, guys. Okay, guys. Usually when I play psychic decks, did it stop? Okay, yeah, it stopped. Usually when I play psychic decks, guys, with the Oricorio, like when they first came out, you know, when people first started using them, I would try to rush Coco and to attack Oricorio. A smart player would not allow you to do that, but I've placed a lot of people that would let me do it, and you know, even if I'm able to knock out the Oricorio, they usually can double chance with the Deoxys attack and stuff. So guys, this deck, the psychic decks are really hard to play against. But let's go ahead and continue the game. But this is why I went with the Shuppet Trap instead of going aggro and trying to knock out the Oricorio, just because he has so much he could do, like especially with that Deoxys attack. So let's go ahead and play back. I promote my Sableye, and here I'm gonna promote my Zapdos, and he's gonna try to go for the Sableye, but that leaves me an opening for his Tapu Koko, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And let's see what I get. I can't remember this one. Yeah, I get the Thunder Crash to his Wild Charge, knock him out. And let's see. No, I guess I did go slightly aggressive in the early stages, guys. You'll see why. He's gonna double chance, try to take out my Zapdos. He gets what he needs, and he's gonna say neither to that, neither. And then, guys, I go for the Sableye here, maybe hoping he would like try to go for my Tapu eventually. He gets what he needs, And then I go for the Tapu. Guys, since I started off aggressive with knocking out the Coco, you know, he responded in kind and I responded in kind. I feel like it was a nice back and forth. I try to go for the knockout here so he can use up his gold block, and I don't get it. You know, but, you know, I'm sure he's got level 10 on Roost. So, you know, fair play to him. And then he surround kills me. I go up with Sableye because Sableye I feel like could deal with any of his Pokemon except Zapdos, but Zapdos was on the other side. Now Zapdos is on this side, and I move forward hoping he doesn't move away his Deoxys so I could go for the Oricorio. Here I don't know if I would have attacked Sableye there. I put my Mimikyu as a goalie, or to be a goalie. So he's gonna double chance there, and he's going to go to my entry point. And I don't think he knocks me out here, guys. I think he's going to get the Thunder or the Steel Wing. He got the Steel Wing. So I burn him. I put up my Sableye. I feel like at that point it was a smart play because either he used up his X speed or I have a Pokemon that can easily counter his Lunala and his Combusken. So he uses up his X speed. You know, he gets the roll. He's going to get the evolution going. Let's see what happens. Alright, guys. So keep in mind right now, both my Sableye have weight. So I had to promote Lunala. I have to go match Blaziken with Lunala. He puts his Lunala there. Here's my Sableye. He's going to attack my Lunala. And he's going to get what he needs, the Cyclone Kick. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my Sableye. And he's going to Thran game with Zapdos, but I'm going to go ahead and block with Mimikyu. He's going to attack my Zapdos, and he is going to make me respin there. And he gets me. That Deoxys was on fire the entire game, guys. So I promote Tapu Koko. And he tries to go for the knockout on my Mimikyu. Try to get his disguise marker out. He rolls Roost, which is really fortunate for me because now I can surround without any pressure. He's going to attack the Tapu Koko. I forget what he... Okay, he rolls the Dimensional Slip this time. And he doesn't want to make me respin because I can land on the Quick Attack and knock him out. So there I get the surround kill. And we're even now. 4 versus 4. He attacks my Sableye, and guys, he gets the roll he needs, the Jet Kick. So I'm like, you know. But, you know, it's fine. I get my Lunala back, and I promote Sableye there, so Lunala is countered. And what am I going to do here? Okay, I'm extra revive Sableye. Yeah. Just, guys, Sableye is just such a good counter to Deoxys attack. And here my opponent is going to put out his Zapdos, puts him in the corner. And, you know, I don't want to be Thunder crashed, so I put my Sableye there. And he attacks Sableye, guys. I just have to land on purple again. And the majority of my wheel is purple, guys. So, you know, it's a pretty good bet that I will. And I roll the Confuse Ray. So, here, guys, I'm pretty sure I promote Lunala. Yeah, and then he's going to attack my Mimikyu with his... Oh, no. I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. What do I do here? I max revive... Zapdos, so he won't be able to soar past my Lunala. And now he's going to double chance with his Blaziken, guys. Let's stop. I don't think it's going to let me stop. But he lands the Jet Kick to my Curse. Keep in mind, I still have my Disguise Marker, so that's not going to knock me out. And pretty much, guys, he wants the Cyclone Click, but is really unlucky and gets the Curse to his white. So next turn, I am going to surround, exclude the Blaziken. Okay, yeah, I pressed the stop. So let's just play back. And Blaziken is gone. So she attacks my Tapu Koko with Lunala. I get the Melee Wish. I'm going to move in front with Sableye to try to attack the Oricorio. He's gonna get the win with Psychic versus Quick Attack. And then I just go for the Oricorio, guys. Because keep in mind, guys, Sableye can move through figure. So I'm not worried if he's able to either Moongeist or knock out my Mimikyu. But then he's going to go for moving forward. I put my Lunala as defense. He doesn't attack. And, guys, this This is my favorite play that I did this game. By putting my Sableye here, you'll see what I mean, why it was my favorite. Okay, so he gets the Psychic on my Mimikyu, guys. And guys, right there is why I love Mimikyu. He has 2 lives. So normally that would have threatened game, but I have another turn. And then with this turn, this is why I put my Sableye in the center in the first place. I promote him, and I'm going to go Thran for this round. He's going to hit my Sableye, and he gets the Moongeist Beam, unfortunately, for me. And now I just got a gold block with Zapdos, guys, because I feel like Zapdos had the best survivability versus Lunala just with the Roost and the Thunder Charge. And he attacks, and Moongeist Beam versus Thunder Crash. I get that win on that duel, on that confrontation, and my opponent forfeits because next turn he either has to attack with the Oricorio on my Sableye, and that's just not a really good matchup. So good games, Brando, really good opponent. Definitely had some luck going my way in the first game, but I feel like the second game was a lot better for me. I played better and was just, I just overall had better control of my figures, maybe, I was a little, what's the word, just a little shaken in the first game, I guess, just the matchups and stuff. But overall, guys, that's a little gameplay of my deck. Like I said, guys, I did change the Sceptile for the Sableye. I like to change a lot, guys. I'm not going to make Sableye is just such a good figure to have in the current meta, guys. So let me know what you think, guys. Make sure to give me feedback on just the video in general, or like my commenting. And I'm probably gonna, I have some time today, so I'm gonna put out a video concerning with the meta. I'm not sure what I want it to be. It was gonna be like a top 10 meta Pokemon, and it might still be, but I still gotta brainstorm a little to see what I want to put out, guys. But just for the people that wanted some gameplay of my deck, here you go, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, and you enjoy my content, please subscribe. Like I said, I'm trying to have quality content for people that know how to play, people that want to get better. And like I said, guys, I'm not the best, but I feel like I have a certain grasp of the game where I could, teach people stuff, and, vice versa. I always learn different stuff from different people, guys. But anyways, guys, y'all have a great day, and, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, guys. Thanks a lot. See you guys.